Okay, so this session is being recorded, so I can share it to you guys later if you want to refer back to it. I guess not the best quality here. Hello, everyone. We're gonna wait for a few more minutes till other people join in. Hello, Jacob, Princey. Good morning. Hello. Okay, let's see. What else is coming? Thank you. Is your name Sai Priya? I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong.
Yes, that's correct.
Nice to meet you. Hello, Angie. Good morning. If I'm pronouncing anyone's names wrong, please let me know, guys, okay? Okay, I guess we have enough people here, and if someone wants to, they can get the recording. Okay, everyone. So, what are your expectations with this meeting today? You can unmute and just share your views. What are we thinking? Or you can just like write to me on chat, and then we can go from there. You are maybe you want to be makeup artist or you are already or you just want to learn self makeup. What stage are we at? Nice. That's nice. Anyone else? Learn self makeup. That's nice. That's good. Build clientele effectively. Learn some tips. Amazing. That's nice. Okay, so in today's agenda, I'm going to be focusing with the fears or the issues you guys are facing with your makeup. And then we can go forward and discuss about the client, the communication issues, and about the industry, about the makeup industry. So, being myself in the makeup industry, I have faced issues throughout my journey, and then we can discuss those as well. First, we're gonna start with some fears you guys have. What type of fears you have? Why do you want to learn self makeup? Or do you want to maybe build confidence? What kind of makeup you like? You guys are free to unmute and just discuss this because it's going to be more like one-on-one session, not like you can share your thoughts. You want to learn every day, maybe you're going to work, maybe you want to feel confident. What are your plans? And you can drop questions in chats too, and I'll get to those as well. Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice to know. That's amazing. Anyone else? Are there any makeup artists with me, like who are already into this business or who want to build their business in the future? Okay, you can drop your chats later. It's mostly for confidence building. Makes sense. As being a woman, we need confidence, and a little bit of makeup makes us feel good throughout the day, isn't it? hmm Okay, so let's start with a little bit of talking first. Um, so all of you are in Canada. I am from Canada, Ontario. Are you all from here? Or you're from different province, different country? Oh, nice. Amazing. That's nice. Good. Damn, US, UK. Love it. Love that. Oh, nice. Alberta. That's nice. Oh, nice. That's nice. Okay. A little bit of introduction on myself. I started my makeup business in 2022, and then I also work part-time job in as an admin assistant. And I do different kinds of makeup. I do face painting, I do bridal makeup, and I've worked on almost every kind of skin tones. I do SFX makeup and Halloween looks, different like Arabic makeup, Egyptian makeup, all that kind of stuff. And also, being a makeup artist these days is so hard because we have to do content creation, building websites, building clientele, getting reviews, communication. It's a lot, right? Okay. Yeah. So, first thing first, let's start with the makeup artist industry first, and then we'll break down and go to personal self makeup. Okay. So first, with the makeup artist industry, as I can see that you guys are from different countries, different provinces, and some are from the same provinces as me. The issue which I faced, because I think like if you want to go into the makeup business, you should know what the requirements are first, according to like the health and safety laws, and what do you need to do for the setup, how you can prepare your kits, what to do, what not. We will start with those first. So while you are in your provinces, did you do any research that what are the requirements if you want to be a makeup artist? Did you guys do any research who want to be makeup artist? Maybe checked some websites and saw what do you want, what not? Yeah. And did you find it overwhelming or was that easy? No easy, no, exactly. So the best part is in all over Canada, you don't need a makeup certificate to start your own business. Oh, nice. Nice. So you already know makeup, I guess, because you're an esthetician. Amazing. Nice to know. Yeah, so in all over Canada, you don't need a makeup artist certificate to be a makeup artist, but there are certain requirements you have to pass. I'm gonna share what's in Ontario, and then you have to do your own research because you're from different countries, different provinces. Sometimes city laws matter too. I am enlistable right now, so basically, the Ontario laws are if you are working from your home, you need to buy a sink. You have to have a separate sink. You cannot use your washroom sink, your kitchen sink to wash your makeup brushes after you're done with your clients. So you have to get a separate sink to wash your brushes. That's what I faced. I didn't have a separate sink, and when I contacted the health and safety people, they came back saying that I need a separate sink to wash my brushes for sanitary purposes. And you can even, mhm, exactly. Yep. Yep, exactly. She's right. You can keep that in mind that in Ontario you don't in like whole Canada you don't need a makeup artist certificate, but you can do courses online. I did mine online and I learned from back home too. I'm from India back home, so I was makeup artist there as well, and then I pursued my certification here too, just to be sure that I am following all the requirements. So yes, as we were talking, oh, there's someone. So as we were talking, the first requirement is, according to my city and according to Ontario, that you need a separate sink to wash your makeup brushes at the end of the day. But if you're doing self makeup, you can wash your brushes however you want, but still you have to maintain the sanitary environment to wash your brushes. You should make sure you're washing. If you're doing self makeup, you can wash your brushes every week or after like 3, 4 times in a week, depend on your work schedule is. But make sure you make a habit of cleaning your brushes. And anyone who is in the makeup artist business, they have to make sure that they are cleaning their brushes. Like, so if you're going to a bridal party, you have 5 to 6 people, like a bridal itself and then bridesmaid, you cannot wash your brushes fast. You can keep 2, 3 sets if you want. If you're not like, let's say sometimes you're in a hurry and you don't want to go ahead and, dip your brushes and then clean them and then put on other person. If you're going to use the same set of brushes, you got to make sure that you are sanitizing it. So usually what I got from the requirements is if you're going to sanitize your products, you're going to need isopropyl alcohol 70%. So you're gonna need this to, you can use isopropyl alcohol 70% to clean your makeup brushes, sanitize your makeup palettes, sanitize cream products. You just like put a little bit of spray over it before you use it on the next person. Doesn't matter you are in a bridal party, you have to sanitize it after every individual. And then at the same time, for me, I would like to do extra step. It also depends, like as you can see that when you look online, I was the same person. I went online to see what other makeup artists are doing. And what I saw that they're using kind of like, Cinema Secrets. Has anyone heard about Cinema Secrets? Does anyone know what Cinema Secrets is? So Cinema Secrets is, I got it. I can show you what it looks like. I'm sorry, guys. Clumsy, clumsy. So I got this. This is from Cinema Secrets. This is a makeup brush cleaner. So the best part about this is you can get it on Amazon as well, but it costs like $40. So it comes with a tin like this, and we get this. So whenever you want to quickly wash your brushes, you just open this lid, you put your solution in it, and then you dip your brush, and then you use a paper towel to actually rub your brushes. And sometimes, but this is not for deep cleaning, this is just for cleaning between the clients. But if you're doing personal makeup, then you can use it as an alternative, but still you need to deep clean. You can buy Cinema Secrets, but if you want to go for cheaper option, you can do the same thing with isopropyl alcohol. But with this, you can apply on the client immediately, but with this, you have to let it dry. It gets dry easily, but it's quite hard as compared to Cinema Secrets. But if you don't have it, you can use this. Totally fine. Any questions till now? I speak fast. If you guys have any questions, you want me to go slow, just let me know, okay? Don't shy. Any questions till now? Anything you want to share? Maybe any experience? Anything you faced? No? Are we good to go to the next step? Okay. So, as we discussed about the requirements, that is in Ontario, you and even in like Canada, you are required to have a sink, separate sink, not in your washroom, not in your kitchen to wash your makeup brushes. You can use portable sinks from Amazon too, but in city in Listowel, you cannot use portable sinks. They want you to get an inbuilt sink. But in some provinces where my friends are, they say that you can use a portable sink. So you got to make sure you pass those requirements till at the end a health inspector shows up and they write you up for something. So make sure you pass that. And for makeup products, like do you guys find making your kits overwhelming? Your makeup artist kits. Do you find that overwhelming or maybe costly? Do you guys think that? Yep. I understand. I understand. That was me. I had so much issue when I wanted to make my makeup kit. You open TikTok, you open YouTube, you see hundreds of influencers saying, buy Charlotte Tilbury, buy Rare Beauty, buy this product, buy that, and then you're overwhelmed. Oh my God, which one to choose, right? Is that something you go through with? Like that was my problem. And then budgeting was my problem too, because was starting makeup artist and I had to make sure that the products are in budget. Because when you're starting, you have to make sure that the money which you are making from your client is helping you to fund your makeup products. And you save something from that too. And if you go online, you're going to see hundreds of influencers or makeup artists who are already into business. Yep, yep. Yeah. Yeah, I have seen like many people ask me this question. Many of my students have asked me this question that how should we start with the makeup kit? And that's the main basic question I go with. Okay, so makeup kit. What type of foundations? According to me, what I don't know, everyone has their own opinions, and whatever works best for you, you gotta find that yourself. But according to my opinion, whenever you build, oh, nice. Yeah, if there's sale on, let me know too. Exactly. Amazon is the best place. I got my Prime membership, and most of my stuff is from Amazon. Like when it comes to buying disposables, obviously you're gonna need, being a makeup artist, you would need disposables like these. I got this from Amazon, and this costed me like literally like $16 from Amazon. Yep. Okay, so let's start with building our makeup kit first. What about the foundation? Have you what kind of foundations you think are best to work with? For me, cream-based foundations are the best if you are a starting makeup artist, because the other foundations they can get set easily, and then it's so hard to work on them in case if you have any mistakes. But with cream-based foundation, it's very easy to fix, and then it always gets set still you use the loose powder. So now the thing is, mostly people ask me this questions, are we gonna like buy all those shade bottles? Like 16 to 17 shades of foundation bottles, right? We don't want that. How much are you gonna carry in your kits, right? Do you feel the same? Where is my okay. Lots of stuff sold out of there. Yep. According to my suggestion, I would say you can buy high-end foundations. They are the best. Honestly, I love them myself. But anyone who is starting, who are not trained, who are still working on their skills, they can use cream-based foundation palettes. I'm sorry, guys, for all the noise around. I'm trying to find the palette for you guys. I can show you. Hmm. Give me a minute. Hmm. Okay, I am gonna bring what I prefer. So, have you heard about the brand RCMA? Mm-hmm. Yep. Palettes are the best. If you're a starting makeup artist, instead of buying huge bottles for your kits, go for cream-based foundation palettes. Have you ever heard of the brand RCMA, girlies? Yes, yes. So what I use is the RCMA palette like this, and they are the best. They come with the bigger palettes as well. I carry the small one for now, and they have different shades, so you don't have to carry those big bottles. And the best part about this foundation is you can build it. What do I mean by building? Let's say, okay, I'm gonna give you example on my hand. So let's say you got a little bit of this. I took, can you guys see clearly? Or do I need to put my light more? Can you guys see? Okay, perfect. Let's say this is my hand and you used this RCMA. Don't worry about the color matching, okay? That's not what I'm doing right now. And you blend it, right? Let's take some more. Let's take some on my palette. Okay. Let's say we took this and we blended it. Where's my brush? It's not here. Okay, let's say we blend it. Now, if you need the lighter look, if you don't want to go too crazy, someone requested soft glam, then you can go with the less product and someone says, hey, I want to go with full glam, then take more product. You don't even used to need use concealer from this. All you have to do is just build more product over it and do it. And if you feel like that it's not worked well, it's not right, you can always play with this. It's not gonna set in your skin, in your client's skin, on or your skin till you decide to use loose powder on it. See how nicely it blended? Do you see that? I'm just using my fingers. I'm not even using my brush. All I'm doing is just using my hand and see the consistency, how it's blending. Look at that. With this product, the blending is so amazing. I love it because you can play with it. If you feel like, oh, there's a patch. If you use like other foundations, if you are left with a patch, you cannot fix it. But with this, here we go. Look at that. All blended. That's why I like cream-based when you're a starting makeup artist. And for me, RCMA is a good brand, but if you know any cream products which works for you or any palettes, go for it. Now, but once we're taught, do you have any questions about the foundation till now? Any questions about this? Any question about blending? Any anything on that? Do you have any questions? Okay. Yeah. Anything you want me to repeat, or you guys are good? Okay. Now, have you also have now let's come to the loose powder part. Obviously we all need loose powders, right? And sometimes I have seen with all of my friends and other like online that they buy different colored loose powders. But for a starting makeup artist, you can use colorless um, colorless loose powder. This is again from RCMA and it works on every type of skin tone. So you can just carry this. You don't have to carry a bunch of different types of loose powders. This one works for everyone. What works for everything. Any questions on this? Do you guys want me to send you all the products in your emails I'll send after the session? Sure, I'll do that for you. Yeah, so you can use this. So you don't have to carry all those different kinds of and get o and overwhelm yourself. Just take this one thing. No, RCMA is not available in drugstore, but it is available on Amazon. Next day delivery if you're on Prime. That's what I do. RCMA is on Amazon. And you see with this, it'll keep. Now, I'm gonna give you one more example. Let's get the. So how do you put your loose powders on on yourself or on your clients? Do you guys prefer brushes or you guys like to use this? Brushes, both amazing. Yes. You whatever works for you, you can do that. For me, I have got these portable, like I've got these from bulk, in bulk from Amazon. I can also send you links from Amazon for these products so you can buy for yourself if you want. So these are the ones which I got and they're like in bulk. And so after I do my clients, I just give them these with some powder on for their touch-ups. Now, the thing is, whenever we use loose powder on clients, the best hack, which I found to maintain the sanitary, sanitary environment, I use these medical cups. So what these medical cups do, let's say you're going to do it on client, you take this cup, you take your loose powder, so your client knows that you're trying to maintain it. You take this, you put some powder there, and here we are. This is just for your client now. And I find this as a better option because then I don't know, like I don't like putting it on like same palette again and again. Instead, I use this. And then I put my sponge there, and then we don't put directly, as you know, that's the simple drill. We don't put it like that. We're gonna let it rub this, balance it, and then this is my hand. This is our RCMA foundation blended. Now I'm gonna set this like that. I'm not gonna put much like that. See, now you set it yourself. Now this cream foundation is gonna set. Now we are good. See? It's not gonna set till you do it. You can play with it till the end. Any questions, girls? I'll throw that. Any questions? Anything you wanna ask? Anything you wanna share? If you're a student or licensed, can you sign up to receive discounts with certain brands? Helps a lot. Yup, yup, yup. But you gotta be like really, really up to par for that. I tried that too actually, but I was like, it is so hard. You have to like f fill out all the paperwork and everything. But if you are a student, you get discounts in some places because you can share your student card and then it helps you to start. Also, it also depends on your academy too. Okay, let's upgrade the time. Hmm, I got this request. Ladies, just give me a minute. I feel like our meeting doesn't have much time on it. I gotta upgrade the meeting time. Does anyone know how we upgrade the meeting time on this? I am really bad with Zoom. I'm more of a Microsoft Teams person. Does anyone know how to do that on Zoom? Give me like 2 seconds. Upgrade. Okay. Okay. I guess we're good. In case if this meeting stops, I'll send you another invites, okay? Because I don't know how to upgrade the timing on this. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, so since we were talking about the powders, we talked about loose powder. Do you have any questions till now? Anything you want to ask? Or we are good? We can move on to next step. Okay, let's move on then. No, as far as I understand, a professional Zoom version is needed for meetings more than. Ah, you're right. Let's see. I am on Pro, but what does it say? Give me a few minutes, okay? Let me get that real quick. You guys can ask me questions till then or take your breaks because I'm going to take like 2 minutes here. If you want to drink water or anything, just go ahead. Okay, we upgraded this. Now we're good. Yes. Okay, if anyone wants to go on break, you can just let me know in the chats, okay? Then I'll just like let you guys pause. Okay, so now we are done discussing our loose powders. Now, one more tip from me is if you are a starting makeup artist, you can use the drugstore products. If you want to buy Fit Me foundations, if you want to buy Maybelline, you can buy those. That's totally fine. You don't have to go for high-end products for the start. You can buy drugstore products. The more thing which that matters is your technique. It's not about the product, it's about the technique. Okay, so don't influence any. If you want to buy high-end products, amazing. Best thing you can do. But if you're on a budget or if you wanna start slow and see how things goes, because I was like that. I started with drugstore products because oh yes, yes, I love Maybelline. Even Maybelline, um, yes, I used Elf too. Yes. And I love Maybelline Perfection 4-in-1 Glow like this one. This is so good. Like my clients loved this so much. Every time I put this on client, the shine they get, they loved it. For this, I would say like if you're using RCMA, great, but moving forward, if you want to buy different shades, then go for this. Keep this. It's not full coverage, but this is good for soft glow makeup looks. This is so good. And I even suggest using primers. Like if you want to buy, you can go for e.l.f. primer. You can go for what's in 4-in-1? Is it? Oh yes. So 4-in-1 glow, I'll show you. It's kind of a foundation. Like it's not foundation, but it has like things in it. It has like primer and it has highlighter. It has like four things in it. Let me show you. Okay, yeah. So it has primer, concealer, highlighter, BB cream, contour, illuminator. And let me show you actually how this works. Give me a minute, okay? I'll show you. I'm gonna use on same hand. You'll see that this is matte right now, right? This is all matte. Now I'll show you what this will do. Okay, I got that on my palette. Okay, so you can see this is matte. No, I'll use this over it. This is not my shade, guys, okay? So I'm sorry if you'll feel like that's weird. But look at that. And I can show you some videos and pictures of my brides whom I put this on, and they were like so happy about it. Even this blends so easily. Look at that. Look at that. So easy peasy. Nothing crazy. So easy. And then with the glow, you can just like even like do this movement with it, put it from your hand. If you're doing quick makeup, look at the glow. Look at that. Do you see that? Look at that. And it stays long. The best part of it, it stays long. It is available for darker skin tones. And I got this from like Walmart or Shoppers Drug Mart. You don't need a primer if you use this. You don't need it, but make sure you do the skincare. If you're putting it on a client, make sure you do skincare first, like using the toner, then using moisturizer, and then if you don't want primer, that's fine. This does everything. If you even use it for your everyday makeup and you don't need crazy coverage, don't want to go full glam, this is the best bet. This works amazing. I use it for my everyday makeup too. I can send you links if you guys want. It is available on Amazon as well. I can send you all the links you want for the products. Would you like the Amazon links? I can send you names and the Amazon link. But I would say get Amazon. Amazon is best. It has everything I need. Let's say if I have like next day clients and I want to go out, I just get it from Amazon. Okay, so yes, if you want to buy something like this, you can invest on this as well. This is so good in budget. I guess it's how much? 10 to $12, gives you glowy skin, does not need much, you know. But if you are using it on a person who has pimples or those who have hyperpigmentation, then you got to work on the skin first. You have to make sure that you have the right color correctors. First, you have to correct the skin, then you can top it off with this. But you can use this if the skin is clear, everything is nice, you see you don't have to work much, only then use this. But if you are doing it on a maybe Asian skin or darker skin tones with hyperpigmentation, then correct the skin first. Once skin is corrected, then use this on top, okay? Always sales of NYX, Elf, and to be honest, these brands, Elf, NYX, Maybelline, are amazing. They are the best. I don't know why they're so underrated. I love these brands. As a makeup artist, I love them. Especially they're in budget, they're cost friendly, and they work amazing if you are using the right technique. So if you want to build your kits, I would say that if you are in a phase where you don't like some, if you know that you're going to work this out, you're going to do it, then invest. But if you feel like you're in a phase where you want to try first and see how it goes, then invest in drugstore products. I invested in drugstore products. I still had that mindset that I'm going to do it, but I still started with the drugstore products. Once I started getting clients, slowly, I added more products into my kit. But make sure the main thing is you invest in disposables, in medical cups, in sanitizers, and I also keep these disposable masks, um, gloves with me because you don't know what client's demand is. Sometimes, like if you are sick, maybe your client is sick, or many things can happen. Maybe you are allergic to dust. So you got to make sure that you put the mask on and then you go on with the process. Also, to make sure that my clients get the comfortable experience, I always ask them beforehand, do you want me to wear gloves? Do you want me to do this? And I sanitize my hands in front of them as well. I have a sanitizer. You can use isopropyl too. Just sanitize your hands first, then proceed with the client. And you always ask them questions before you start. What type of makeup do you like? Assess their skin. Do they have hyperpigmentation? Uh, Do they have dry skin? And with my brides, I always make sure, like, first they book trial with me. We do the trial. If they like my trial and they want to proceed further, I always send them a nice email. I get their email address, and then I also send them a guide, a bridal guide. So what that bridal guide explains that how to prep your skin, take care of yourself. Let's say they have 5 days in their wedding. So that guide explains exfoliate your skin, go for facials, do this, do that, get good sleep, get good hydration. It just puts an extra step in your service. Then your brides will think, oh, nice. It's a personalized experience. And also when I started, I would say invest in website. I created my website myself. At first, my website didn't have much. It didn't have contact form. All it had was my phone number. And then I grew and I learned. I added Google Forms into my website. I added Google Forms into my website. So that form asks questions. What category do you like? What date? If you want me, I can share you guys about my Google form and then you can see that what category does it have. You can either ask those questions in person if you don't want to start with that big, or you can just like Google Forms is easy. You can just do it online, create the form. Every time you get a customer, just send them the link. They'll fill it out, and then you know what their expectations are, and you can prepare according to it. Do you want the link for my Google Forms? I can send it to you guys. And I can send you my website as well so you can see how things work. But I guess making a website, um, a Google page and everything would help you so you can get the reviews of your clients. You can use it for forms because when you start, you don't know much about the features, if they have hooded eyes, if they have like a space on their eye, what kind of like do they have chiseled cheeks, what type, how much contour do you have to do on them, what type of skin they have. So I also added a place in my Google form there where they can upload their inspiration pictures and their own pictures. So I know who I am dealing with and I can make up my mind. It just helps me to get a little idea that, oh, who's gonna come? You know what I mean? Any questions till now? Any questions, ladies? Then I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. You can write your questions if you have. Okay, so now, after we have talked about this, I would say even for the clientele process, make sure you join wedding expo shows. That's how I got in very easily. So in my local community, there were like other businesses, and I just contacted them. We have like this Northworth Chamber of Commerce. You will have that in your city as well, those who help local businesses grow. They charge me $100 for a year, but that's a good investment because once you sign up with them, they'll help you with the resources for small businesses. They'll tell you all the local businesses events happening and everything, and you can participate in one of those events so you can showcase your business and invest in your business cards. You can get it from Amazon too. Just design your cards and get it delivered from Amazon. And then just a couple of things to get yourself out. Do you have any questions? Do you guys struggle with marketing? Do you guys struggle with anything, maybe communicating? Do you guys fear anything in this I can help you with? Like I can answer your questions? Or do you guys need like resources that would I can send you an email that who should you contact, who I contacted to get out, and I how I put my name out in my local community. And also, I would say do build your Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok and YouTube. I know it's gonna sound I know it's gonna sound, sure, I'll do that. I know it's gonna sound overwhelming, but these days, if you are in a business, you need content creation game on top. I was so bad with content creation. I didn't have any ring lights or anything. I would use to just like make content like this. But if you see out there, the content competition is so big. If you're starting a business, you got to show your work to get the clients. And if you don't want to do it on models, you can get the models if you want. For me, I actually put it on my Facebook page, on the community Facebook page, and I said, "Hey, I'm looking for like two models, and I'll do their free makeup, and that's it. I'm just gonna get their content." And obviously, we all love makeup. Two young girls signed up, and I did their makeup, got the content out, and I added that everywhere, and then that helped me to build my portfolio as well. And then I make videos with my own makeup as well. If you go on my Instagram, YouTube, you'll see that I do edit videos. I can show you, we can do more classes if you guys want. I love sharing my stuff. I can tell you how to use green screen, how to use Adobe, how to put content on, what are the expectations, what happens, and what not. But for the starters, make sure you create your Instagram pages, your Facebook. I guess for me, Facebook was the best place. You can join your community. Like for Listable, there's a group known as What's Up Listable. I joined that, and then I started putting my introduction in, my work in, and I also did giveaways, a small giveaways. Like you can say, hey, okay, if you follow my page, if you want to get followers, or if you do this, you have to do this, share the link. I can give you that script too. You can get it from ChatGPT. ChatGPT is amazing these days. Utilize it. Put on ChatGPT, make a giveaway post, give them a little like Maybelline lipstick, and just put your card in there. And add a. I also like whenever I do my brides, I like to give them a. So today I have actually trial coming at 12:15. So we might have to end this meeting early, but I'm gonna give you a tip which from which your bride will remember you or any your client will remember you. Get these mesh bags from Amazon. So these mesh bags, whenever your client comes to you and they got their makeup done, take these mesh bags and put their makeup sponge which you used on them. Use these disposable kits. So what happens in disposable kit? Oh, so what happens in this disposable kit? You have these. This is what you used as an applicator, and then you have these ones here. Oh, these ones right here. They come with a cap. So what do you do? The lipstick, I know sometimes you gotta mix and match shade for your bra for your client. So when you do that, you you put the lipstick on that, put the cap on it so that they can touch up throughout the day. So you put that in this bag, put their makeup sponge, and just you can do that, that's fine. But to do a little bit extra, I got these like $5 stickers from Amazon. They're like motivational stickers. You can see. So I got these with coats. I put them in the mesh bags as well um with my business card. And once you grow into business and you feel like you have more clients, to make more specialized experience, where's that? I got these eye masks from Amazon in bulk. They're in bulk and they're so good. Good for hydration. I got them in bulk. One pack comes with 50, and you can give that as well to your clients, or you can just use these on your makeup to give more hydration under the eye, or you can just give it to the client in these bags. If you have like clients for party makeup or something, you can just give them these. If you have a bridal coming to make her experience more better, just give her that. So at the end of day, she can, feel relaxed. I also prefer getting makeup remover wipes. So get this individual wrapped wipes from Neutrogena. I give these into my bridals as well so they can. Yes, yes, I will for sure. I will. And I give my clients these like individual wrap Neutrogena makeup wipes. I put like two of them in their bags. So at the end of the day, they can remove their makeup, put the eye mask on, touch up their makeup throughout the day. So, in I would say this is just not about doing makeup. It is more about building relationships. So whenever your bride goes, she'll let other people know, hey, she was so, she provided me with a guide on how to take care of myself. Then she provided me this and that and everything so I can remove my makeup at the end of day. These things will add an extra good experience. So when I got my review from client, usually my clients always say that she provides this. I'm like, you don't care about my makeup? They do care about my makeup, but this just adds more, personalized experience in their session. So I would say invest in something like these. They are so good. And they're not costly. So you can play your bet on this. I would never say to go and get some like costly products or do some, you don't need costly products. If you get something like from Amazon, get the bulk products from Amazon. If you feel like, I also saw some people provide, my friend is a fellow makeup artist. I got eye mask in bulk. She got chapsticks in bulk from Amazon, and she gives her bride one chapstick. Or you can get bulk chocolates. You can put one chocolate in it. It's just a good gesture to build relationship for in future. Any questions till now? Any questions? Anything you want to ask? Anything you want me to repeat? No, we're good? Okay, perfect. So I would say do these kind of things and also keep these earbuds. I have a lot of earbuds sitting with me. They are really good. If you gotta, when we put mascara on, there's always fallout, maybe eyeshadow fallout. Use this. Put a little, so I have makeup remover wipes, plus I have this. Everyone knows about this. I know Garnier micellar water. Put some on tip, remove it, and put the cream-based product on. If you're using cream-based foundation, I know you're not gonna have issues for sure. Okay, so yeah, so once we had word about personalized experience, creating personalized experience, let's talk about the part where it comes like, let's say you ask your bride questions. Hi, what type of, no, actually, let's talk about the trial first. Whenever I do trial with my brides, mostly it happens, you are a makeup artist, right? And you are in a competition with a lot of other makeup artists. So your bride have a lot of options in place. Now, the thing which matters is what you are serving them that is unique than other makeup artists. First, the experience, which I told you, giving them a bag, providing them a guide. Um, well, the prices you should be charging is according to the makeup products you're using. That is according to you. Now let me break down it to, let's say, my loose powder came about, this is $15, right? And then this is my actually bronzer, which I use. This is like, let's say $20. And then bunch of my disposables were $10, $15. You have to make an Excel sheet. That's how I charge myself. I make an Excel sheet and I see that. So that's what I do in the start of my business. I made an Excel sheet. I counted all my products, that how much investment I'm doing for my makeup kits, everything, this and that. And then I see, yep, yep, there are 75 to 200, but you got to make sure that your prices match with the competitors because if you are charging way more, if you're using like products like Charlotte Tilbury or something which is expensive, then you can charge more because your products are costly and then you got to recover those. If you're using drugstore products, then make sure your prices range are between like 120 or something like that for party makeup, but for bridal you always go more than that. But I would say start with my charges were 120 when I started. So 120 for party makeup and then for bridal experience I go with 160 and then I made a whole quote. Whenever bridal asked me that, hey, what are your prices? I made a quote so I don't forget about my prices. That code explains that what I charge for trials, what I do after trial, and I also give them this opportunity. Let's say for my trials, they give me $80, let's say. So if the cost on their bridal makeup goes to 160, so I will remove those 80 and then for the start I did that to make sure that my prices are in competition, I'm recovering myself and at the same time my experience is different. So I started like that, but for you, I would say prepare an Excel sheet, count down all your products with their prices, and then count down how many clients you get, how much products you're using. You have to make your analysis according to it. We can do more classes where I can show you budgeting, how I did it, or how do I make my budgets, and how do I put my prices out, or what do I do, how do I save. We can do a class on that as well if you want. And then we can do next class on makeup application too if you like. I can show you some makeup look. But I would say look at research the market. That's what I did. I researched my competitors. Usually competitors don't put prices on their websites. So your best bet is ask ChatGPT, do general research, and then look at your products, your costing, and then charge according to that. Okay? Any questions on like budgeting? Did I hit the point? Or do you have more follow-up questions? But I would say the experience matters a lot because I have seen all the makeup artists in my, whenever someone talks to me about business, my main goal is you're gonna get competition anyways. The thing is what you are offering different. So I knew that most of the makeup artists, like you have to do something which makes your client feels like she is personalizing, connecting with me. So you for bridal, I don't do this guide for like normal makeup stuff for party makeup or anything, but if I have a bridal because I know that's gonna give me more money, I make sure that I give them guide, I follow up with them. I let them know, hey, I'm available. Contact me anytime. Shoot me an email. Any skincare questions, anything. Usually they don't ask, but if they do, make sure you provide them that experience. And sometimes I make a lot of money from tips too, because they like my experience which I provided. And even I know there's going to be a time, usually what happens, the issues which I've seen people ask me about, that bridal comes for the trial and then she doesn't book me because she didn't like my makeup. Maybe something happened, or maybe she didn't like the experience. Anything can happen. No one's perfect. And sometimes they think that bridal didn't book us. She just got the trial and then she's gone. To create that experience so that your bridal comes back, before you, I know you're gonna be anxious in the start. I was the person who my hands would tremble when I started with my makeup business. Whenever I would do client, my hand will be like, I have to do her eyeliner, I have to do this. So my hands would tremble. But then by the time I made this habit that I tell my bridal, I talk to them for first 2 minutes. First 2 minutes, I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna probe them questions. Oh, what type of makeup do you like? Do you like glowy? Do you like simple? If she says I like black eyeliner, always start. And also, the best part is never start with bold colors. Never start with more products. If you're gonna put blush on, put less, as much less as you can. Show her, don't put it on the other cheek. Put it on one cheek, show her, are you okay with this amount? If she says no, no, I need more, then add more on that cheek and then show her again. This much. If she says yes, then proceed on to other cheek. It saves you time as well. I don't want you to do whole face and then she's like, oh, no. When you're doing your trial, because if in trial that is important because then you can you are making her feel that you're trying to work with her instead of not letting her see and then just doing whole makeup and then she's like, "Oh, my lipstick shade is not right. Oh, my eyebrows are too thin." No, you start with do her one eye, show her a mirror. What do you think about this? Do you want me to change anything? If she says, yeah, I like this, then proceed on to other eye. Once you're done with the eyes, start with the base and then go ahead. Are you okay with this? Do you want me to do more coverage? You have to probe them and ask them questions, as much questions as you can, because you want to build an experience for them where they think like, oh my God, she can work according to what I want. You have to make your client comfortable. So you ask her, are you okay with this? If she says yes, proceed. Put blush. Are you okay with this? Highlighter. Are you okay with this? Sometimes they will say no. Let's say one thing happened with my client trial, my one bridal trial, where I put highlighter on her, and she's like, no, I don't want highlighter. I'm like, okay. For now, I'm gonna even it out and put it on your other cheek. On your bridal day, we won't do the highlighter. And make sure the things which she said she doesn't want, or maybe she wants it different, you make a note of that. You make a note of that. So next time when you do her bridal makeup or anything, you know what's good, what are you doing? Like with me, when she said no, I asked her on the bridal day, "Do you want to change anything?" She said no. I'm like, "I remember you didn't want me to do the highlighter." She said, "Yeah, I don't want you to do the highlighter because your bride is stressed. They're not going to remember. They're going through a lot of stuff. Being a makeup artist, it is your it is your problem to keep that in mind. What she want, what not." Okay, never ever ignore a bride's request on these. So you ask her, okay, once she says, yeah, I'm okay with this, I'm okay with that, you do put lip color. So you give her options. Also for lipsticks, actually. If you were starting, I got this Maybelline lipstick palette to start. I'm sorry, I'm putting on. I got this Maybelline lipstick palette to start. These are the glossy lipsticks. If you want to start, if you have your first client, you don't want to take all those lipsticks with you, take this. This stays long. This is glossy consistency. Okay? So you don't have to carry so much products. Look at that. This is one of the most used actually from all of my all of my color. This is the one which is mostly used. Okay? Invest in more palettes. So this is the lipstick palette which I use from Maybelline. So now, yeah. So you always like put lipstick on her, put the lightest lipstick, and, or maybe just show her the palette. Hey, which lipstick do you want? Or if you don't have the palette, ask her, you like more nudes? You like more browns? You like more pink? What's your preference? If she says like brown and pink, something like that, put the pink first and then put the brown first. If she says, no, it's too dark, then put a little bit of concealer, make it light. You gotta know these tips as a makeup artist. It's just not about applying makeup. It's about creativity. Like if your bride says, "Oh, I need peachy blush." You don't have peachy blush. What are you gonna do now? Maybe get a cream lipstick and see if that matches the peach. Mix it with the pink, put it on the cheek. It'll create that peachy look. Now, even for the blush, when we're talking about blush, use palettes for the blush too. Now, I'm gonna show you. Where is my blush? Okay, I'm gonna show you this. This is from e.l.f. Now, this is a blush palette, and this is best. So you're not gonna carry all those different color blushes with you. It has four of them, I'm sorry. So this is lightest, this, and that. You can carry this palette for the start. This is the best e.l.f. palette I have. And then the same with e.l.f. product. e.l.f. has so many palettes. That's surprising. Then I have another powder and contour palette from e.l.f. too. It has light, dark, and then it has highlighter, and then it has the normal powder. You can get this too if you want. Hello. Hello, girl. So you can get this too. Invest in more palettes because my kit was so small, so I invested more on palettes than buying hundreds of different products and investing on them. With palettes, it's good for your starting, and then they are the cheap options, and they work good at the same time. Any questions till now? Anyone who's joining me right now, I will send all of you the session video so you can go back to it, and then I'll send you all of you email with my introduction and everything. And please feel free to contact me on my email address. I really want you guys to get success in your businesses. Yes, you can contact me on my email address for any advice, any questions, and we can do more sessions if you guys want. If you like this one, we can for sure do more on budgeting, on makeup, on types of makeup, on how to do a makeup look, what to do, what not. Okay, any questions till now, ladies? Yes, yes, sure, yeah. You want my email address? I can drop my email address here if anyone has any questions. And my Instagram if you have, and I can also help you with content creation because I learned a lot. I got Adobe. Um, you can see my work on my IG. My IG is, I'm more active on IG than any other platform. And I really want to see you guys grow. I'm so happy all of you joined today. Any questions till now? You have, ladies? Anything you want to ask me till now? What I've said, what I did? Maybe I missed some points because whenever I start talking, I sometimes go off topic. So you gotta stop me and let me know. Rachita, tell us. You jumped on it. You tell me. We are more like friends here. Any questions? Anything? Anything you want to discuss? And in the email after this, I can send you recordings. I'll also put this recording on my YouTube channel, so you can go to my YouTube channel too. I'll send you products I shared. I can share you Amazon links. And I can also share you my Google form with all the questions you should ask. Did you go out to network or was it all signups? Uh, Signups. Can you explain that question more, girly? Or you can like unmute yourself and let me know. That's fine.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So earlier you stated to sign up for the wedding expos.
Mhm.
Did you physically go to the expos or were you just signing yourself up for it so they can have your information?
So for wedding expos, the thing is you can like sign up with your local business supporters, like ours is not per chamber. So I signed up with them as a business. They'll take a membership fee. So I signed up with them and they put their events on it that which event is coming. So I go and let them know. Like you have to like say, for me, they didn't have any place for vendors in wedding expo. And I said, because they when you do wedding expo you'll see that they have models there, the models who do the runway. And I offered to get myself in. I said, hey, maybe I can do quick makeup on your models, 10-minute quick touch-ups. They can do their base already, all I'll do is just touch up. So you have to get yourself in physically, and then they'll provide you table. I actually, you should have seen on my Eventbrite page, and you'll see on my Instagram all my wedding expo content. So you can see how did I set it up, what did I do, how did I decorate it, and the things I did. Wedding expos are the best for your exposure and bridal clients, but make sure you find the resources, do online searches, and if anyone is in Ontario or nearby Kitchener-Waterloo, Toronto, I can share the links because I have so many updates on that all the time. Did I answer your question? Or do you have anything more? I don't know if did I answer your question? Do you get it? But you have to, yeah, you have to actually go physically. You have to go physically, set up your booth. And then, so you know what happens in Wedding Expo, you set up your booth and then bridals come in. They'll contact all the vendors and then they'll see you. That you're gonna be like, hey, I'm the makeup artist. And they'll get your card because every bridal needs a makeup artist as far as she's not the makeup artist herself and she thinks of doing her makeup on her own, but they need a makeup artist. So make sure for the start, you might have to pay some amount to get into the wedding expo, or you can make a deal with the event host saying that maybe I can provide quick 10-minute makeup to your models. They will look good. That's what I did. To save myself some bucks, I said, hey, I can do your models makeup. It'll just take 10 minutes. So I did their quick touch-ups. You can see my video. And if you need more information on how to work with Wedding Expo, what offers you can put, you can shoot me an email and I can help you with that for sure. I don't know how much my advice will work, but I'll try my best to help you guys. Any other questions, besties? No, you do not need any certificate for it. You do not. For wedding expos to be in, I also did lifestyle show where like our local vendors were all together. So you don't need certificate for that. All you need is the decoration. And you can also buy a makeup chair. I know it's gonna be costly. I got mine from Amazon. That was for like $150. I'll show you. So this is the chair I have. Ignore my room, ladies. So this is the makeup chair I use for my clients. This is open here because I have a bridal coming. Portfolio. No, you do not even have to show the portfolio. So this is the makeup chair. And the best part about this chair is you have this. So you can lay your products here and do the makeup. And then with this chair, you also have this bag. Now with me, why I invested in this chair after a while, because this is like good in height and I don't break my back. Because if you're a makeup artist, you don't want to sit like that and do makeup, so invest on something like this. I can share you link for this chair as well if you want. It's on Amazon. Count out. Count out. Yes, I did Indian makeup. I'm Indian myself. I do a lot of Indian makeup. I did Arabic makeup, Indian makeup, soft glam, everything. I do Egyptian makeup. I do character makeup. I'm a face painter. I can help you with face painting content as well. If you want to be a face painter, I can do that in my next session. I upload that on my Instagram. You can follow me on my Instagram and see my content. I want to know any suggestions, products for count out. Can I need more explanation. Count out. Oh, contour. I'm sorry. Yes. For contour. Okay. If you are gonna use powder products, okay, so do you know this that if you're gonna use, so what we do first, we use cream-based products. If you're using cream-based products, if you want to use contour, which is cream-based, the best drugstore products for me are this elf stick. But this is not good for the darker skin. This is more for the lighter skin tones. For darker skin tones, I use this. This is from Elf again. These two contour sticks are my favorite. I can send you a link on your emails if you want, and you can look on these. They are cheap, $9, and this one's like $11. I am actually thinking about it, but I'm not too sure how good I am at explaining, to be honest. No problem. So first you're gonna start with like um and if you want contour options for like a powder, then get this e.l.f. palette. You don't want to carry much, get this e.l.f. palette. Look at that. Darker skin, love for lighter skin, and the powder and highlighter above. Get this one. I'll send you for this as well. If you're good, if you're comfortable with powder products, you can just use this. For liquid, you can use that. And then even for blush, I have the e.l.f. liquid blush too. I don't know, where is it right now? Okay. So if I want to use liquid blush, I use this e.l.f. liquid blush. You know what the best part is? To be very that is very exciting. I don't know how much is it for you, but this is one I use on myself. Do you see the highlighter? Do you see that the shine it has? This comes with the highlighter. Elf is doing amazing on that. This is like literally $9 tube, and look at that. Look at that. You don't even need highlighter. You just use this. So I would suggest go and find products, play with them. You don't need costly products. Get the drugstore products. They are amazing. Work in your budget, ladies. And then if you want powder blushes, go for this. Again, as I showed it before, this is good for powder blushes. Well, in India, I guess there might be different brands. I can research on these brands. I'm in Canada, so these products are available in Canada in any drugstore, Walmart, Shoppers Drug Mart, or even on Amazon. For India, I guess there are brands like Nykaa and other brands. I can research on that and I can help you. Yep. So now this is my favorite liquid blush. Like the shine it gives, amazing. Mind blowing. Like, look at that. It blends so easily. Look at my finger going around. You don't even have to do like, I'm not even using brush. Look at the blending. Look at that. Look at the shine. Perfect. I love this one so much. Any questions, lady? Oh, thank you so much. How do I pronounce your name? Karini? Karini? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, sweetie. That is so nice. Actually, I am Carini pronounce. Oh, Serini. If you want to join my classes, I'll be more doing Eventbrite events like this if you want for now. And then you can join those. I can, if you like my makeup class today or talk today, I can do more like these. And then we can work on makeup looks, we can work on budgeting, we can work on more getting yourself out, website building, content creation. I can show you everything. Oh my God, I'm sorry. So it's I don't know. You gotta unmute yourself and let me know. Is it Kareni? I'm so bad with this.
It's pronounced Kareen.
Kareen. Okay, I'm sorry, girl. Kareen. Nice. Nice to meet you.
Thank you for the class.
No problem. Before I let you go, I'm sorry I'm finishing this up early. I got a last minute trial today. But before I let you go, do you have any questions? Anything you want to ask me? We have like 10 minutes. You can ask me anything you want. I am. I am. I am Indian Punjabi. Yes. No problem. Do you like my class today? What are your feedbacks? Do you want me to do more sessions like this? Sure, yes. If you want me, I can book more sessions, create more, and then we can learn more. Oh my God, girls, I love your support. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Anything you want me to improve maybe for the next time? Anything you want me to work on next time? Or what do you want me to do for the next topic? I can work on that topic. Maybe we can do a makeup look. Should we do a makeup look? Yes, let's do makeup look. Okay, perfect. Any questions, besties? Any questions? Anything you want to share from today's class? Bollywood makeup. I do Bollywood makeup. You can see on my Instagram. I have so many Bollywood makeup looks. I have like even like red hot makeup looks done. Follow me on IG and I can follow you back and then we can work through this. I do a lot of different makeup looks. I did Arabic makeup look recently, and I do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of content creation. I can also show you how to do content creation. We can do more sessions like this, and we can build together and grow together. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. I don't know your name. It just says iPhone. What's your name? Amanjot. Nice to meet you, Amanjot. Yes, if you just don't think we are till this class, you guys have my email addresses. I put it in my chat. Ask me any questions. You have any advice, you can reach me out, reach me on my Instagram. I really want all of you guys to be in this business and be the entrepreneurs, okay? Just do it. You guys can do it. And I can come up with the more tips as I'm in this already and can get you more experiences I have. And I can also help you with finding the wedding expos, how to make the deal out, how to get yourself out. We can work on that, girlies. So if we don't have any questions, I'm gonna give you guys 2 more minutes. Any questions, anything you can think about it. Ask me anything about me. If you have any questions about me, I can do that too. I can answer those. I guess we're good. Are we good? We're good. Aw, that's so sweet of you. You guys are so sweet. Oh my God. Okay, thank you so much for joining, everyone. Love you guys. We can join our next session soon. I'll send you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Kiera. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'll send you emails with the product links, with the products which I showed today, and some more tips and tricks. And then we'll do next session with a makeup look. Okay? And I'll share anyone who joined late. I can share you the recordings and I can share you my YouTube page. You can go and check there too, okay? Thank you, everyone. Bye. See you next time. Bye.